Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. So I had some technical difficulties there, but everything looks to be good now. I had enabled the vertical streaming and that didn't seem to work out very well. we'll have to investigate that, do some testing there. Let's see here. Make sure everything is good for me. I'm hearing myself a little less than normal. But hopefully everything is good. All right, so today we're going to start off in going to Final Fugue. We're going to do the mission there. And then we're going to go work on the Partisans of the Outer Brood. Now, I've been a busy boy over the weekend. With the help of Blarp, Kraken, and Tank, I was able to get my necklace. I was able to get my earring. I was able to get some uprising gear. So I got a few slots of that. I have the tier 2 group Outer Brood weapon and the tier 3 Lorien Song warrior weapon. And I have a power core and a finesse core for more weapons plus a bow. Once I get those containers made, and I have all that going, so I'm having a good time here on Drinal. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go to Lorien Song and get this mission underway. So I've done this mission 3 times by myself now, instead of with other people, and it has been. The first time was rough. I think we did that one on stream, and we got absolutely destroyed. And then we did it again, and it was a little better. But I was busy over the weekend. I didn't stream anything, but I think it's fine because it was really a lot of just me struggling to kill things. Because I used my, I was using my monk for a very long time to tank everything, and it took forever for the warrior to actually get to the stage where he was worthy, if you will. So hopefully he's good today, and then we can get some stuff. I was working on my crafting this morning, and trying to get that all up and ready before the next expansion, for at least Voxel and Hamrok here. But it is definitely going to be something I want to get for everybody, because to get the mask you have to have trade skills, right? And the mask is the new item in the next game for evolving, next expansion, that is. So smaller, and I do this mission because it's easy, and I'm able to box it without any issue. So let's get everybody up here. I run them up this thing right here. It's so annoying. This stairway's too narrow for auto follow to work for me without being tedious. I can't even walk up it without auto follow. Jeez. There we go. And then the bard. Everybody is fairly decently geared now. The bard is in full shackled, which is tier 2. Outer Brood with Outer Brood weapons, and then the non-visible is still a mix between heroic and everything else in between. So we'll see how that goes here. Let's see here. You're up here, and then yeah, the same with the shaman. She is in shackled plus Galliant with it's just a mixture. I haven't really put much effort into it. What we're going to do is we're going to start in, once we do this mission, I'm just waiting for the instance to pop up, right? We're going to do Partisan Hodstock, Partisan of Theater. And then I think we'll go off to Gilded Spire, because I'm almost done with this zone. And I think we will, we got one more name to kill there. So I think that'll be kind of fun to go mess around there, maybe do the Partisan for that zone. It is a tier 2 zone, so it is a little bit harder, but not too much harder. everything seems to come good. I just can't hear myself as well in my headset. I don't know if that's because I dropped it or not, but looks good. So that's gonna be the way it's gonna go. So we're already all 125. Everything's going into AAs, and it's lovely. So we're gonna put you right here. Put you right there. Get them all zoned in. So the way this typically goes is I just get all my guys right over here. And then I start it, and then I get them all on auto follow. Now, there's two parts to this that I find are extremely hard at my current gear level, and that is, one, the two orcs right here. The two of those is quite a bit of damage, and then after that, there's another spot right around here with two goblins that, depending on my luck, they can be a challenge. But let's get everybody on follow here. The mercenaries are on. I'm running a healer mercenary and a DPS mercenary. So we're gonna go with the Hex first. So as soon as he moves again, he's gonna walk like somewhere or not. Let's just get him slowed. They usually move a second time. They see he moved. All right, let's just get him. All right. Turn a little bit so everybody can attack. Monk's not attacking. Let's just pull him off auto follow and pull you off auto follow. All right, perfect. And I've been loving the shaman. I have not used a shaman since the what was it? The Shadow Knight group, and didn't really slow with a shaman at all. I didn't do anything like that because I was 6-boxing, so I had to kind of like, I had to heal more than I'm healing now. And to me, that's kind of interesting, right? Like, I'm healing more with the Shadow Knight than I am with the Warrior. But it is actually pretty interesting. And I didn't get my log parser up, did I? There it is. It's up. I just don't have it. So you can see how much damage I'm doing, right? Like, Voxel's doing, you know, almost 1 million. And Hamrok is obviously doing 1.6 million. So it's definitely some there. I do not want to go into that with the both of them there. So I'm trying to pull that one out of there. But it just never works. You can't split these two. So this is going to flash of anger here. See, we almost got schlocked right there. Let me get them slowed. AoE slow. AoE mallow. Hey, Nox. Yeah, they have a lot of group healing. It's actually pretty nice. There we go. They're kind of split up a little bit now. I can't take both of them at the same time yet, but once I see they moved again. Once I can, it'll be a little bit better. They just hit so hard. Now I could obviously pop a bunch of cooldowns and reduce that damage, but I'm not about to waste the cooldowns yet because I think the goblins are more of a threat. Hey, Painted Dragon, how you doing, man? Let's see here. I've been duo boxing the Shadow Knight Shaman. My survival strat was basically taunt cycling aggro between the Shadow Knight and the Tank Mercenary. I mean, that works. My Shadow Knight was a 6-box group of Shadow Knight, Bard, Shaman, Mage, Wizard, and I think Beast Lord was the other one. So it was a little different. I'm doing great. I am doing great. I got all the guys to 125 over the weekend, and it is just flowing. All right, it's gonna be the same thing here. I hate when they're stacked up. Blast of Anger. There we go. Just got to throw enough aggro on there, and now I'm gonna kind of just tilt myself slightly. You can see the. It looks like the I'm taking that damage. So we're gonna flash just so we don't take that damage. There we go. Let's move a little bit. Now they're still meleeing, so that's good. This is the Lorien Song Final Fugue group mission. 125. Well, 120 to 125. I do this because it gives 130 something currency, I think. And I need a lot of currency at the moment to get my Type 5 Augs. And this is kind of a quick way to get them. Because I just started on the server last week. And I have no real high amounts of Type 5 Augs. I'm definitely at a disadvantage there. Let's grab this guy. Alright, let's see. The window in the wrong side. So I'm doing 1,000,000 DPS now with the warrior. And the monk's about 600. I've put about 2, 3, 4,000 AAs into the monk over the weekend. So he's doing a lot better than he was. So, but I still need a lot more to go. His heroic dex is like 1,900 at the moment, which is apparently really low. So I gotta work on that. Where's the next guy? Here he is. Alright, let's get this guy slowed. And that looks fantastic. And let's put two dots with the shaman. And we're good. So I've been dotting with the shaman. So I didn't do this in my 6-box group with the shaman. I didn't do any DPS with the shaman except for the gift line, which is the target-to-target twin cast nuke. And that was the only DPS I was doing with him. But I feel like I'm doing a little bit more. She's like 150k DPS with that. Okay, so this is the hard part. this is the hardest part for me. Is these two goblins. Now, you can kind of see, I think goblins are like incoming right there, like heat-seeking missiles of death. I'm waiting for the NPCs there. There, they engaged. And then I should be able to come up over here. And they're all stacked on each other, which is not ideal. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna slow them all real quick before we do anything. Oh, wait. All right, so one of them did not go over there enough. Somehow I have all the NPCs on my extended target now. All right, that's fine. You can see this one right here is just absolutely trucking me down with no... Here, I'm going to do Vigorous Defense plus that. That'll just kind of take some of that damage out. You can see we're getting in the, upper high damages on that, so it's kind of crazy. All right, we got that one down. Now, did I slow these? I did not get the slow off. I don't know, where the hell are you guys? All right, you're right here. So, Wind to Mallow, slow. All right. Let's do Warlord's Grasp, Ageless. See if I can split it off like that. Perfect. And yeah, there we go. Now, the NPCs will just face tank these things. They're not scheduled to die until the main event, so it kind of works out pretty well there. So we're going to keep going through this. And I need to move the monk slightly closer. And the bard's not singing. Excellent. All right. I wonder if you can heal them. I've never thought about that. They all die. They're like scripted to die, right? So it's like one of those things. All right, he is slowed, so we'll just go ahead and get you right there. And you right there. Perfect. And looks like we're chucking this one down. What are we doing? All right, let's grab everybody. All right, now we're racing the NPCs to the front. All right, I'll Looks like everybody's with me, so we're gonna run up here to the next part. So next we're gonna fight like a gauntlet of mini bosses before the boss, which is not too bad actually. So we're gonna break follow on all these guys. And the first one spawns right out here. So we'll get him, position him, and go from there. There he is. Grab him, pull him up here. And that's good enough. I'm gonna go right here, turn him around. I still have vigorous defense up, so that gives me like 1,000 or so AC, maybe 10,000. I don't even know. It's a huge amount of AC. And let's see here, vigorous defense, 11,000 AC, which doesn't even really make sense because I don't have 11,000 extra AC. So I might have to read this one a little bit better. Yeah, it says increases the warrior's armor class by 11,000, but I'm not seeing that reflected over there because that's my normal AC, so it is interesting. Now let's get you slightly closer. Let's send the pets on that. Now we get knocked back slightly, move you down, recast your song, recast your song. Yeah, it probably puts me at whatever the AC cap is probably what it actually is. Yeah, my friend, he plays a warrior and he's got over 1 million hit points on his. Blast of Anger. He's got over 1 million hit points on his warrior, and then another guy has like 1.2 million hit points that has like full raid gear. Another friend. And it is kind of crazy. They like take no damage. They're just like, they just own everything. It's just insane how crazy their warriors are. All right, I'm not gonna do dots on that one since she failed to cast it. We'll just do some heals to make sure that is good. Alright, we're at 1 million DPS right now. I've got the Merc up to 730. That's like a record for me to have on the Mercs. I have on FV, I could not get my Mercs beyond 650, so definitely an interesting thing there. Yeah, the stats go up huge. I think the mask in the next expansion is 22 or 26k hit points or something like that. Let me see what like this is the breastplate for the warrior group tier in this expansion, the Outer Brood expansion. So 18,000 hit points. And I think it goes into like 24, and I think raids at like 25 or 26. It's like 33% better than that, whatever that is. So it's pretty interesting. There we go. This guy does a mana drain. You got to turn him away. There's gonna be another guy that pops right back here. Gonna schwack him. Come on. All right, she's intercepting annoyance. Alright, let's get you there. Let's get you there, because you're singing again. Come on. And you're probably not close enough. Alright, looking good now. Just gotta make sure everything is kind of in the right position. So, like right after this guy dies, there's gonna be the final boss. And he has a mechanic where he puts up his shield and like blocks, and you have to stun him. Now, the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna switch my monk to round kicks, and we're gonna the bard already has a stun weapon, so it should work. Now the warrior does kick, and I think kick by default has it, but I don't think I have the AA for it to make it stun. a 129 mob, so. But the monk does. So we do have a second or two. Let's get him targeted here. Where are you at? Let's get you right here. And get you right there. Go back to the warrior. And then we're gonna do, let's see here, flash. Unrelenting, like that. All right, now we're good. So let's get him slowed. All right, he's slowed with the shaman. He's got shaman dots. Let's do one more dot real quick before we turn on all our burns. All right, 7, 7, 7, 7. So all my burns are on 7. We're gonna do reciprocal shield. And 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Oilers, resurgence, bravery, warlord. Go over here to the thing, click him. Even now use round kick instead of flying kick. I don't know why that got moved. There we go. So he should be able to stun. What is the cooldown on the? It's 6 hours. Yeah, I use EQ log parser. It just like IS Boxer, in the way it does the full screen, it won't show it unless I click off all the windows and click back. So you can see here my DPS in this little little overlay here. There we go. Come on, get a stun, guys. Here, let's drop vigorous defense and go with Leviathan defense. Come on, click it off. There we go. Leviathan defense. And we'll do brace for impact. Or I guess that one's not clicking on right now. And resolve. Let's see if we get any more burns out of the monk. Get him back over here. What do we got here? Nothing. Speed focus, rage, tampons. And we get blinded. Now when he does this that red effect, there's like a red blue effect that comes down right here. If you run out of that all the way to that idol, like right behind that tree, you'll get the plucked achievement for not getting hit by the arrows. That's the AoE damage. You can also go and kill right around here. There's a bunch of archers that you can kill, but maybe we don't need to. So let's go ahead and open this up. There we go. So what do we get here? We got a type 18 AUG crafting thing. I think I need one more on Hamrok. So we got an AUG of wisdom. So I think that's like shaman. Or a crit. Or a crit. No, we're gonna leave that. No, we don't want that one. All right. Let's see here. We don't want that. I don't want that. We're gonna loot this for tribute. Send that to Hamrok. I guess he already has one. Let's do Viva. There we go. And we got legs and armor. Let's send to Voxel. Yeah, let's give that to Voxel. I think I have a character I'm gonna use those on. There we go. We got a greater edge. I'm gonna send that to Viva. We got a ring, which I think I'm gonna send that to Soldana. She needs the ring. Don't want the armor. Oh, we got a necklace. Now Voxel needs the necklace, so he gets that. What's this one? This is a stamina AUG. We'll send that to Viva. Perfect. And we'll send that and that to Hamrok for what you call it, tribute. And we'll go over here. There we go. And we'll take this. Perfect. I sent it the wrong character, that's why. All right. Excellent. So, it looks like I maxed out AA on the Bard, so I need to fix that real quick. Let's do improve chance, because I do a lot of chanting. And let's get buy all the foraging. I guess we'll need to buy. I'm just trying to like get rid of all their AAs. And just buy all that. There we go. All right. What about you? All right. You did not max out. Who's this Foxhole? Let's get 5-point palm. Max that out. Done. Let's get Infusion of Thunder. That'll increase his damage there. And increase my damage on Wasp. Let's grab that. And he's using the Healer Mercenaries, so he's got nothing to buy. Let's just do that. And let's check the Shaman here. She's at a 131. Let's get improved Ghost of Renewal here. And can purchase. She does not have a mercenary, so let's just buy whatever to get that cleared out. And let's buy that. And buy that. All right, who's next? Bard is good. You're good. You're good. And all right, the Warrior has that, so we're going to grab Combat Stability and Combat Stability again. So we maxed out Combat Stability. Finally. Combat Agility, Combat Stability are completely done. So if we look here, like here's my parser on that last fight. So looks like 1,000,000 DPS on my monk, 800 on there, but you know you lose a lot of damage on that fight because of the stun. But let's see here, for the whole mission we're looking at a 2.47 million DPS overall with 970,000 DPS for the there, and the monk goes slightly down because he's not burning the whole time. So move that back over there. All right, let's see here. What do we want? What do we want? We got everything that we can buy, right? Hasten undivided attention. Oh yeah, we want that. I use that a lot. All right, and let's just go with improved mana just to burn that. All right, so we're good. Kick P task. Let's kick the task. And I don't think, well, let's see here. I want to go to Hodstock Hills, so let's just start teleporting everybody there. I don't think his is up though. Let's take him to the guild hall then. I had to buy something this morning and I already wasted his timer. So we're going to work on the Partisan of Hodstock, which requires us to do, I think, 3 fairly easy solo quests based on what I read. I think I did them with Holdridge in that series, but I don't know if I recorded it or not. All right. So you can go right here, click that, Hodstock. All right. Okay, so where does this actually, where does this quest start? Partisan Hodstock starts with Captain Tia in Hodstock. Captain Tia is right up there. Perfect. Let's go up there. I did some of the mercenaries already, but not a lot. So what we're gonna do is come right up over here. That's Sergeant. There's Captain. All right, we're gonna drop a. We're gonna drop a empowered campfire here. It'll give us it gives us more stats, a lot of stats. It costs like 1,000 platinum every time, but worth it. All right, let's hail her. Say defend, understand. Grabs the quest. We can just click with there, understand. Click there, understand, and click there. Understand. All right, I'm not gonna read all that. That is for my normal YouTube videos. I don't want to read an essay while streaming. All right, let's do that. So we need to find and speak with Arcanist Arian Vera. She is down there. So conveniently, we can sell those and invis. And we can just run down there real quick. So that'll be easy. Right through here. Perfect. And I think we can drop down like right here. No one died. Yay. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. I think if we just to not look at the map, I guess. Let's see here. There's a road. I need to go straight around this lake. And I guess while we're running here real quick, I mean, it is early morning, so there's no name that I see. I will kill any name we see because I am working on the hunter for this zone. So what is this? What are these guys here? This dark elf looks different, but I guess not. The mercenary quest has you kill kill bandits. All right, let's go up here. Nope, it needed to go up there. All right. So she is in this building right here. All right. I'm gonna break follow because this is not gonna work. I'm trying to go up this thing. All right, Arcanist students. Nope. Another one. Wow, this is a big tower. All right, there she is. Hail her. Captain Moulin, other towers. All right, observe the mysterious towers atop Moulin. Is this Moulin? All right, so Moulin. All right, that's all you gotta do. Stand right there. Explore the entrance to the mysterious towers. Zoom out. And that is gonna be right there. So we're gonna have to run over there here in a second. So let's get everybody else up to the top. And do the exact same thing. One. It's kind of... I wish the Partisans were all group quests instead of solo quests. I think it would just make things a little easier when you're grouping with people, right? Because otherwise, right, you're gonna wait for everybody to get caught up if you're playing with real people, and you know, some people might miss the thing and not notice it or something like that. But in a partisan, everybody gets it and stays synchronized, right? And I think the mercenaries work well as solo quests, but I think partisans should be group quests, but you know, maybe a little bit more detailed in the stuff that you got to do. All right, and one more. One more. And I do 4 instead of 6 now. I was going to do 3 because I wanted to, 1, stream down my characters, and 2, I wanted to simplify things, but I ended up doing 4 instead of 3 because of the ability to let me have a DPS character that I can switch out. So my monk can become any kind of DPS I want, or utility class if I want, and switch things around. All right, that to me is probably death, so I just don't think it's gonna work out. Let's go down. Let's get them right here, and we should be able to just auto follow down if there's no logic for them to have to think about trying to figure out how to go in a straight line to me. All right, let's see how this goes. Follow broke immediately. All right, I'll just run them all down. Oh, they moved. That's hilarious. They're slightly moving. It's so funny, but it's no possible way for them to follow me. Just as I thought. Come on, run, run, run. go down this one. So we'll get out of this. Hopefully we don't have to go back to the top of that tower. I mean, I'm guessing we're probably going to have to, but I just don't want to. Oh my god, this is terrible. It's another reason why I usually box mages, and I do have a free-to-play mage that I'm probably going to start leveling up now that I got this one, because I'm not paying for 6 accounts anymore, but I think he's got gold until March, so I mean, why not? So might as well take advantage of that. I'm just going to jump off here. I probably could have just jumped them all off, honestly, and just res them at the end. All right, everybody's still invis. Let's get them re-invised and stuff. Looks like we just go straight over here. Right this way. That's where we're going. So we drop down here, drop down here. And then just straight shot up this. Now, I don't think we have to kill anything for this quest. I was looking at it on EQ Resource, and it looked like you just go and pick up stuff, so. There we go. Hopefully this is what triggers it right there. Perfect. All right, find the clues. Now, let me double check that there is no named up, right? So that's, you know, the thing we got to deal with. All right, so clue 1, clue 3. All right, so clue 1. It says right. Okay, that one goes upstairs. We gotta go upstairs for that one, so we'll do that in a second. Clue 3 should be right over here. Oh my. Oh my, that is a cooldown. All right, so we'll do this. Break everybody and follow there, and then just go over here. I'll grab this one. Nope, that's just another thing. All right. Second floor. So let's go up here. Now we are double invis by the bard, so we should be able to just run around, do whatever we want here. Since I don't see the named up. So there we go. There is our second clue. And the other one is kind of like over here. There's a lot of mobs here, so there's a lot of room for leveling in this area, so that's pretty nice. Go. Now we deliver all those back to the lady in the tower, which is unfortunate. So let's drop down here. And where's the exit? All right, we'll pop you right there. All right, so next character. Grab this one. And then we'll go up top. I was hoping they would respawn slightly faster. But you know what? It's okay. Grab that one. Can I just grab that one? No, that's a lore item we already have. All right, I guess they're random. Height filter. All right, it's right here. Grab that. Drop down. Oh, we didn't explore the entrance. How did we not explore the... We went through the entrance. Oh my gosh. Now that is bad quest design. That is terrible. All right, we got to destroy these. And we got to redo the bard. Oh man. All right, so let's just run back over here. Sorry, I got a double dip there, guys, but that's just how it works. Bad quest design. Nothing should be find. It should be collect. So it's, if it's in your bag already, you're good. Because all my characters ran over the exact same spot to get up here, which is ridiculous. All right, we got that. Drop down. Where's the exit? Right over here. All right, so you don't have the Explorer either, so we might as well fix that. Oh my gosh, none of them got the Explorer except for the Warrior. How is that even possible? How is that even possible? Oh my gosh. All right. Grab that on you. To the top here. Grab that. Come on, give it to me. There we go. And we lost Bard's song. Come on. There we go. Now, let me try this real quick. So if I hit Cellos and then Invis, I don't think it hit her, but she can't pick it up because she has to run all the way back over here. And she did get Cellos from way over here. All right, perfect. All right. There we go. It took a little bit more maneuvering than I thought it would possibly ever take to get that one. All right, so note 1. And we're going to go up here to note 2. And then straight across the way to note 3. Right there. And then we can just jump off right here. Excellent. All right, let's get everybody on follow and make our way back. Like right back over there, right? Wait, no, it's over this way. There's the tower. So we should be able to just do this. Oh my gosh. Somebody died. Oh my gosh, they all left. Nice. I was expecting at least one of them to die. All right, let's get up here. Is there like a quick way to teleport to the top of this damn tower? Let's see here. Let's see how far autofollow gets us up. I don't think it's going to get us up very far, but yeah. Look at this. They all autofollowed off the cliff. They're all running at 60 FPS, so the hilarity of this is funny. But yeah, autofollow is absolutely fucking terrible. All right, let's just get Hamrok up here. Absolutely terrible. There we go. Now 1, 2, and 3. All right, hail her and say right. Find Thurok and ask him about nautics. All right, Thurok, where are you at? Where are you at, Thurok? Oh, he's got to be somewhere around here. Hey, Franklin the puppy. How you doing, man? How are you doing? Thurok, where the hell are you? All right, we'll do tracking here in a second. We'll try to find that. Let's get the bard up to the top. How high level did you guys get last night? Like 80s, 90s? Blarp was doing power leveling last night for a bunch of people, and they went from like 1 to I think 90 something overnight. Yeah, 91 to 93. Yeah, in one day they went from 91 to 93. It's insane. All right, let's get this turned into her, and then I gotta go find out where the other characters ran off the cliff to. Hail, right. All right, now let's do this. Sort by alpha. All right, we're gonna have to look that one up. He's not even on tracking, so unless he's got like a different name. Let's do reverse alpha. Nah, the undead just messed all up. Maybe he's on the other side of the zone. All right, where the hell are you? Let's get you up here. And run you up. Yeah, so if anybody's looking to play on Drinal, Drinal is the happening. If you're looking to play with people, Drinal is happening too. Like we've gotten, I mean, we got 29 people in the guild right now, and there's online right now, and we're getting more and more every day. I think we're adding like a new person almost every day. So it's pretty gonna be pretty fun eventually. We're thinking about doing some old raids that we can kind of do, like Torment of Velius raids without, you know, having to be fully raid geared and, you know, the current, you know, level stuff. So that might be fun. Do like an event or something like that. Maybe you know, kind of see how maybe we can push it further if we get enough people to do higher level stuff. All right, let's get this turned into you. We still have to do the monk, so I ran him up without doing it. There we go. Hail, right. Find that guy that we don't know where he's at. And then, oh, I'm dumb. I didn't even put his necklace on. Oh my gosh. Let's do that real quick. Hail, right. There we go. All right, let's put his necklace on so it'll evolve. We're going to have to go back and do Lorian's song stuff eventually. We're going to finish out a brood first, though. All right, that's good. Let's click the necklace just in case there's something we didn't get. But looks like we already have them all. All right, that is good. All right, so let me see if I can pull up key resource, mysterious towers. Where the hell is this guy? All right, he is. He's not even in this zone. All right. All right, so hey, look at this. So you got to look right here, and you'll see. And he's in the plane of nightmares. All right, so let's go to the plane of nightmares. Let me think here. Quickest way is going to be plane of knowledge. So let's make sure everybody's on the same step before we do that. At least we don't have to run down from this thing. And there we go. It might be beneficial. I should have put the campfire there. I am not thinking very well. I should have put the campfire right there. Oh man. All right, I don't think I clicked it on the monk, but I'm locked here. So come on. There we go. All right, you click. Look at this beautiful looking ogre here. I dyed all their stuff yesterday, pure black, and it's kind of obnoxiously pure black. I didn't think it would actually actually be pure black, because I did my characters on FV pure black, but I guess I didn't do it all this way. So look at this guy, he's just beautiful. But let's turn off the helmet. I like it that way, but I like to run around in skeleton form. So all right, let's get everybody out of here. Come on. Stupid mercenaries keep closing the door. All right, Plane of Nightmare. So to get to Plane of Nightmare, we got to go to Plane of Tranquility, which is right here. So click, click. And theoretically, we clicked it on everybody and we're good to go. All right, so let's see, find Thurok and ask him about Noctix. So this guy is somewhere in the zone. I have no idea. Hopefully he's on the map. He's, oh, PON on the riverside in the cave. All right. Thank you very much, Blarp. All right. We got everybody here. Plane of Nightmares is that one. So let's make our way. Oh, right over here. Now, I think we're going to have to do Planes of Power progression soon, too, because I want to get this earring that's like 3,000 all stats, or 300 all stats, 3,000 hit points, the Artisan's Prize, and I'm going to whore myself all day until I can get all my trade skills done. I got blacksmithing 300 this morning. I almost got jewel crafting 300. And then I ran out of Valium bars, and I didn't really feel like running back to buy another 1,000 of those. But definitely, yeah. Then I got 1,000 fish from a guy in the guild, and Blarp sent me like 50,000 fish scales. So I think I got fishing good to go. And then there's a few other. But I think I'm going to do it on both Voxel and Hamrok. Probably I'm going to end up doing it on all of them, I guess, because that mask is pretty nice. All right, so he's right there. So that seems easy. I mean, we're like high level, so we shouldn't even have to like pay attention to anything in this zone. The DPS merc will probably kill it before I can even target it. So we just run up here and drop down. Yeah, see, there it is. Oh, she didn't attack it. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there, 2 hits. Look at that. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, so let's go over here. Let's kill this hobgoblin. What is that? Oh, we want that for research. Agreed. Now, where's the hole? I think the hole's underwater, if I remember correct. Control that stuff. Let me double check. Yeah, the hole's in the water. Let's break follow, because obviously it's not going to work. Let's go up here. And there he is. Let's see here. Let me clear that stuff on my advanced loot real quick. I loot everything that's trade skill related, because you never know when you're gonna need it. All right, let's hail this guy. You talk me? What bring you? Arcanus sent me. Oh, Mistress, old champion. Old champion, he was replaced. Champion Gondo, hero realm. No, why him? The why is what? is that we're looking into the towers created in the Hotstock Hills near Moulins, the Towers of Nodex, the Towers of Bone, the Towers of Touch, Towers of No Touch, Nightmare Many Year. Cut off. It was cut off from this demi-plane, yes, long ago. Power down unless champion disappeared before cut. Mini friend there, no talk to me. Miss all friend, miss all friend. Alright, no talk to me, go away. Remind me, many friend. Remind useless, go away. Alright, now we need to go back to her. Alright, so I should have definitely put a campfire down there. I'm regretting that choice now. Let's see here. Ember Quartz, ore for Jewelcraft. Nice. I just been doing the diamonds up to trying to get it up to 300. Since I actually ran out of ore. I had a bunch of diamonds though, so that's what I was doing. All right, that one's good. Now, all right, let's do this. Let's click Hots. You son of a gun. All right, you're going to Guild Hall. Okay, there we go. So we just kind of get their timers going. So they're already teleporting where we need to. You got, okay. Thank you very much, Blarp. I would really appreciate that. I'm trying to get all those skills up. It's gonna be like my AFK thing now. Just working on trade skills. I did get the I got the fish scale combined on the first try or second try on the fish. Yeah, so that one I'll be able to do once I'm ready to start doing fishing. I just have to go sit there AFK for a year. So that one's kind of tedious. You got to put, I think, like 10 fish scales in a box and hit combine. If you fail, you got to do it again. Yeah, it's kind of tedious. All right, talk to me, champion. Cut off before. There we go. Let her know. We can get to Guild Hall. And then right here, Oddstock. Right here, Oddstock. There we go. Perfect. All right, let me double check real quick. So if I put my campfire down there, we have to go kill 6 nightmares in the tower. All right, and then we go back to her, and then we go to the captain. All right, where's the next one? So the next one, report to the sergeant, go to the sergeant, kill Scout. All right, that's easy. And then find and deliver broken fence posts. All right, that sounds like we never have to go back to her again after this quest. Awesome. So we'll put the campfire down because we got to go kill 6 guys and then go talk to her again. So that's makes sense. And let me do this. Where's Voxel? Powered campfires. Actually, let's give half because I might need them on him. Hamrok, move over here. We're still waiting on the Shaman zone anyway. Awesome. There we go. Everybody's here. Let's get our short duration buffs going here. Just so we are good to go. Or growth. And Celos plus that. So we need to run pretty much in this direction. And let me get chat back up so I can see that. Hot swap platform. It's hard to tell which one's better. I don't know. I don't know which one has better quality. I was trying to do the vertical one so you can like watch vertical on the screen on the phone, but I don't know how useful that one is with this format. But If I can figure it out, I'll do it. It seems like I have the bandwidth to do it. For some reason, Twitch starts out truly unstable because I'm sending so much data to Twitch, it can't handle it. But if I send it to YouTube, it just like, yeah, gobble, gobble. It's, it doesn't even care. All right, let's see if you guys will walk into the door this time. Oh my God, it didn't fail. All right, but they're not gonna follow me up the stairs because they're pains. All right, and one. So let's do this. Hail. We found him, yeah. All right, you want to kill some guys? All right, so we need to kill nightmares. So let's get the other guys up here. And we should be good there. Now, the real question is it going to take us 15 minutes to kill them, or are we going to kill them so fast that we should keep the campfire? Let's see here. Let's hail her, because I don't know if I want to run the shaman up here or not. And one more. Two more, actually. Get that up there. Come on. There we go. All right. Now, let's put this campfire down before I forget. Where's Hamrok? All right. Destroy that old campfire. Put this one down. No, I don't think that was an empowered one. I did the trade. It doesn't matter. I don't even need it. Hail. Excellent. What the hell? I don't even see the stairs. That was so weird. Alright, now we have a campfire up here, so we can finish this quest fairly quickly. Kill nightmares. Alright, so let's do this. We need to go that way. Right, the tower is right there, right? Yeah, the tower's right there. I don't know if we're gonna live, but here we go. Oh my God. Oh, we all lived. Oh, it's like, I feel like it's random. Like in Western Waste, if I run them off on the way to Zlandikar, if I just run off the edge, one of them will die. Like, no matter what, one of them will die. I don't even know why, but it is so weird. Let's get this done. So we need to kill nightmares. Now, I don't know if that's a specific mob type or anything that is undead. So we'll see here in a second. Oh, wait. Am I in the right spot? Like, is there another tower that I'm supposed to go to? I don't think so. All right, decayed minion. Fearmonger. Let's go in here. Is there something called a nightmare? Dread, Frightener, Dread, Insanity. Alright, let's kill this one since he's solo. And let's get them shrunk. There we go. And does not look like the shaman got a dot off on that one before switching. So this counts. Alright, so we just killed 6 things here. That's all we gotta do. Pull this. This is a twofer. We're gonna flash. We're going to Fury Rampage. Gonna slow. Gonna AoE slow that other guy. Since I'm too lazy to change targets. There we go. Excellent. And I'm still thinking of a name for this series. Obviously, it's going to be something Hamrok, since I'm playing from him. And I did... the last time I did a series where I didn't play from the character, it got a little confusing. When it was... I think it was Boomerguard's series. It got a little confusing because I was playing from... I was playing from Hobbs, I think. I think that was who it was. I think that's how it was. I think his name was Hobbs in that series, whatever the tank name was, but... it just got confusing, so let's see. But I still haven't thought of a name for what I want to call this, and then I'll change all the live stream thumbnails and all that stuff to reflect that. I was doing some thinking yesterday, like, and we'll claim it. Actually, let's claim it real quick, because I'm easily distracted and I want to kind of do this, but I did FF this morning. I didn't do the Spire Dragons yet. I was gonna go do that after the Partisans of this zone and theater. That's kind of the plan. All right, let's greed that. Let's need that. Greed that, since this is a new item I have not seen. There's a lot of red things on track. Let me see here. Consider. Yeah, consider. Those are not real named though. Angry. Let me see here. Claim. What is it called? No, it's gonna be a one claim, right? Azure Scale Right Longsword is not it. Trying trunk we can claim. What? What are these ones? Layers, luggage. Oh my god, we got more bags to claim. What am I doing? B saddle. Oh, the tradables finally showed up. It's been a hot minute. I bought those and they didn't even show up, and I was so mad. Where is it? Scale right saddle. I'm looking for the ornamentation for this pre-order for this current expansion. I just don't know the name of it. Oh, we got a Lorian satchel we could claim? What the hell? And an Invader satchel. What am I doing on this guy? He's got none of those. I've been struggling with bag space. Alright, those are going to claim 2. Oh, there we go. Royal Azure Blade. What is it? Patron. Oh, that's a Fippy Quest thing. Crystal Bliss, Scarlet Ember. Oh, it's going to be a 3 claim, isn't it? Alright, Shattered Longsword. I think that's it. Alright, preview this. Now, I was looking at the mace. No, there's a hammer, isn't there? Because I was trying to think of, like, what would, like, go with my name, right? It's this one guy calls me Hammer all the time. There we go. There's the hammer. So I was thinking maybe I'll just start dual-wielding hammers. And look at this thing. Look how beautiful that weapon is. Now, I think that's the right weapon in the right expansion. I got Crucible Steel, too, which I guess is Lorian's Song. What's this one look like? Hammer. So I was trying to figure out what I want to wear for this expansion. There we go. Preview that thing. That one looks kind of cool, but not as cool as the other one. So I think we'll think on that. Try to see what we want. We need one more of these undead though. I'm so easily distracted. All right, we're just gonna kill these two. We're gonna flash because I'm gonna turn and think. And I don't trust that healer mercenary to keep me alive for that. All right, I lost aggro somehow, so we're gonna Fury Rampage. Still don't have aggro. Whatever that despair. What the hell? Who are you attacking? Who on earth are you attacking? I see no one over here with any kind of aggro. Alright, let's go to the monk and do this. Devastating Assault, Destructive Force, and he's just going to AoE cleave these things down, but it's not as much damage as you would really think. There we go. Awesome. And let's get a slow on this guy. And excellent. Alright, let the Arcanist know the test is complete. Alright. Let's make sure everybody got that. I've went all the way to quest mobs before, and then I realized that I did not actually finish the job. So let's go here. And campfire in 18 seconds. Missions are 5 hours. Dragon. Oh yeah, 5 hours. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm not even on home row. Yeah, we have 4 hours left on that. Right, can we campfire? Excellent. All right, hail. Report back to the captain. All right, that's easy. Hail. 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 All right. Everybody is excellent. Let's do it. Let's do another leap of faith here and see what happens. All right, what direction are we going? We're going up that way. You guys ready? Bonus points if one of you dies. Oh! Nope, didn't even take damage. I make a big deal out of it, and then I like don't die, and then when I, don't die, it's kind of weird. All right, we gotta invis because I don't want to fight bandits as I run through the camp here. Now, if you grab the mercenaries at the same time, there is overlap, right? So you're gonna get overlap killing undead because you have to go kill undead for the mercenaries. You're also probably gonna get overlap for some of the dragons because there's a dragon kill quest for the mercenaries, and then I believe the next one is like kill random junk in the zone, like for different parts. So you'll get a little bit more overlap there. Now, we could actually just probably grab the mercenaries again just for extra AAs. Why not? We'll do that 2 hour here. All right, up here. All right, here's the captain. So let's hail the captain. And we got 30 AAs for that quest, so that's pretty good. All right, everybody's done with that quest. Let's see what the next one is. Outer Brood quest. Oh, same one. All right, perfect. Hail her again. New unknown, scale rot, scouting. Perfect. Report to Sergeant Osgood at the beach. All right, so let's grab this scouting. Scouting. And scouting. All right, everybody's got the quest. We're going to pop right here to Sergeant Malachi. We're going to hail him, and we're going to do assignment. And then scale rot, nightmares, bandits, right? Should be another like 10 AA or something like that. Skim assignment, scale rot, bandits. And I probably should have got these at the beginning, but I'd already done them. I didn't really think about the experience at the time. But these are absolutely trivial for us at this point. So let's grab nightmares, scale rot, and bandits. Visually, everybody has 3. All right, let's go here. So we need to go to the beach, which is over here, right? So Sergeant Ungud is there. So we're going to kind of just like straight shot through the zone here. And let's get everybody in viz. All right, so the third quest, Blarp confirms, is bandits. So there's the overlap. So it should be 100% overlap between the quests and the mercenaries, which is fantastic. It's a very nice, you know, integration between all that stuff for the quest. So I like that. Let's go right over here. And through this little hole in the wall here. All right, and then I think this is the broken bridge, right? Yep, broken bridge, plop over that. Make sure everybody's following me still, and then straight this way. Now here's a bunch of dragons. We'll be killing those here momentarily. And never mind, we're going back. Somehow, my dudes decided to stop duding. All right, where are they at? Where on earth did they go? All right, I see a mercenary over here. All right, you're all right here somehow. Okay, come on, guys. I didn't do anything fancy. I'm running across the zone. All right, and then, whoa. Big fall there. Big fall there. More banditos right over there. We'll get them probably here in a moment. And then straight up here. Perfect. Oh, it's cool. It's cool, Blarp. I haven't, yeah, I was gonna buy one, but there's none for sale. So, it's, where is this guy? So it's not a huge deal. I'm doing really good with what I got, so. All right, I'm totally missing this tent constantly. There he is, right there. All right, hail this guy. Scout. Job. Job. I want to type it. Please just let me scroll up. There we go. Job. All right, so kill 12 dragons. All right, which is a complete overlap with the mercenary quest because you only have to kill 10 of there. So we have to scout Hodstock Village, Bobble by the water. Yeah, I think you were online this morning, and I didn't know if you were playing or not. Yeah, once I get the jewel crafting up a little bit more, I should be able to craft the weapons and stuff. Oh my god, where'd they go? Jeez, I'm getting some lag, I'll tell you that. All right, zoom up. Now this is Shark Island, so that's where we're gonna go. Let's do this. I'm not gonna swim this because I will get bored watching myself try to swim, but we're gonna invis up and walk over there. Hey, Creemore, how you doing? How are you doing? All right, let's put them all page up so they don't fall in the water. Oh my gosh, is it really a castle? That is kind of cool. I've never, like, literally never looked over here. All right, there's sharks. There's mist. Oh my god. Oh, there's dragons. All right, what kind of dragons are these? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. First soldier. First soldier. Where the hell is that? First soldier's up on tracking. He's here. All right, there is a named here. We're gonna kill him. We just gotta find him before he finds us. All right, he's inside. All right, we just need this, so we're not killing him. All right, did everybody get it? Village. All right, I'll let this guy be. Can I like float my way out of here? Oh my gosh, am I gonna float out of here? Hell yeah. All right. Yeah, it looks like there's 3 named there. Yeah, there's some beefy warrior there though. All right, where's the village? The village is there and the bubble's there. All right, let's go over there. Looks like everybody is still following. Bubble by the water. Oh, still not climbing. Oh my gosh, a hobbit hole. That is so cool. All right, we got the task on 2. Oh my gosh. So as they float down, they're getting it because there's some kind of height filter there. Let's get rid of levitate. All right, that's done. Now, if we zoom out, we need to go right there, and then in that same spot, we can kill dragons. So that'll be a twofer right there. So the village is right there. I'm going to cross the river right here. Come on. Come on. There you go. All right, let's go up here. Whoa. All right, let's jump here. All right, see? The bard took damage. No one else took damage, but the bard took damage. Now we're... Somehow these guys just like stop following. Oh, that's not the bard. That was the shaman who took damage. The monk shouldn't take a single lick of damage. He's got like 500 save falls. Doesn't even make sense half time. All right, let's go. Oh, oh my gosh, look at that. Would you look at that? A shiny. Sweet. All right, let's move those out of there. All right, now I don't know where we need to go for this one, but I'm assuming it's right here in the middle. Excellent. All right, that's done. All right, now we just need to kill 12 dragony drags. There's one right here. We're just gonna start killing them where they stand. Get this one slowed. Now, we've already done the mercenaries, and you have to do the mercenaries to get the ability, or at least one mercenary, to get the ability Ariad's Bane, or you do the hunters, right? So, when it first came out, you had to do the hunters to get it, but I think they patched it like really quick to be able to do it. Now, Ariad's Bane is only comes from these dragons, right? It's like this dot effect. You see this green buff right here? Like at my current, there's a second dragon on us. Rampage, Fury. Let's do that. Let's get them slowed. So this puts the curse of subjugation on you, right? It's a debuff that like drains your mana and endurance, I believe. But when you cure it, you get Aria Bane, right? So it gives you a higher damage, healing, and all kinds of stuff for 15 minutes, and also increases like pet crits. It's like pretty overpowered, honestly. But it is, it's actually fantastic. Now, I'm looking at that and I have Aria Bane 1. I feel like I should have Aria Bane 2 or 3, but... Oh wait, no, I don't have, no, I don't have the, no, I have, never mind. That's, that is the, reciprocal thing. That is not Ray of Bane. My mind is fading away. Reload that player. There we go. 1.5 million DPS on this guy. Not too bad. Alright, let's see here. I think we're just gonna have to go into the village and take care of these guys. Now, we do have to kill like specific numbers, but I think by the time we're done with this, we'll get all of those. We might have to kill like an extra. The Outer Brood. These guys are not even close. So I got some work to do there. Though I'm almost done with Gilded Spire, so that's my zone I'm working on. Flash of Anger, Warlord's Fury. There we go. Looks like the monk's attacking. It's just hard to tell. Oh, we got a third one somewhere. Alright. Area Taunt. Just so no one else takes damage. I'm going to do Vigorous Defense with Resplendent Glory and then Warrior's Resolve. And then maybe Brace for Impact. Oh, I got flatlined there for a second. Rampage. Oh, who do I lose? This one? Alright. I'm healing with the Shaman now, so just try to get this going. I should have slowed, but I still haven't put AoE slow on a hot button. Which I definitely need to. I definitely need to put A slow on a hot button so I can hit it. Alright, gosh. And alright, 2 more. Not bad. And those Fury. Rampage them. And see, get a slow off on that one. There we go, they're AoE slowed. I've really started to respect slow a lot more. I like playing my other characters, I don't know, on Verona V, like slow just, I don't know, I never did it. And I've been slowing every mob here because I started tanking with my monk originally. And oh my gosh, I am falling in love with slow. It is definitely saving my bacon a lot. So it's going to be interesting to see how that goes as I get more and more gear to kind of overpower these mobs more than I am. But we didn't die, so it's lovely. All right, what do we need here? We need 1 more flyer and 2 more mobs. For Althau, a flyer. I think the flyers are like right over in these corner areas, right? Let's go up the hill. I think there's some like right up here. Yeah, there's one right there. And we want to... I want to do pet leader on you real quick. Just so that parsing looks a little better. Alright, we need 1 more dragon. Let's kill this guy right here. And looking great. Alright, so that takes care of that mercenary. And that's going to take care of that partisan. So that gave us 20 AAs for that mercenary quest, so that is nice. Now that means we probably need to spend some points. I'm gonna go with natural durability. two ranks of that. Let's see here. What are you at? You're 85. Who's this? Foxhole. Alright, we need to go back to the sergeant on the beach, so we'll do that here. Let me just spend these points before he gets more. Technique of Master Wu, grant you special attack 3 times, 35% chance, 40. Oh, oof. That's some extra damage right there. Now for the bard, we're gonna go with improved chance, because why not? And then for the shaman, get Ghost of Renewal. And we're good. Alright, let's get everybody on follow here. And invis. So if we go straight across. Yeah, we can go across here. Right down here, I think. Across this lake. Oh my god, it's very atmospheric, I'll tell you that. Now I should probably page down so they like swim, but I think this works because their swimming sucks. I'm literally still waiting for them to come. Jeez. I did Zlandikar yesterday for Blarp to get an ore for one of his power leveling characters, and it literally took me like 5 minutes to swim across Cobalt Scar from the named mermaid all the way into Western Waste. I was such an absolute drain of my life watching them swim at like 50 skill. All right, right over here. I think once I get it to the point where I don't need as much healing from the mercenary, I'm probably going to put my druid back in the group for teleportation around some of these places. All right, let's hail there. All right, I got news. Yes, there's an idea. Yeah. Oh, gave us a poison tip spear. All right, there's more to this. Let's go back over here. Hail, news, idea. Oh, that's a good idea. AFK him in the pool. I should probably do that. Idea. There we go. And hail, news, idea. Perfect. All right. Weaken the transport and kill it. All right. That sounds like a plan. So the transport is literally right there. We were right there. So I'm assuming this bridge is out. So let's just go see what that looks like. Oh, there's a raid mob there. All right, we need speed and reinvis. Oh, there's a bridge down that way, but that's kind of far out of the way. Oh, there's no bridge. It's just the road that goes nowhere. That's all right. Let's go to the thin part, I guess, and we'll swim back across. And what we'll do is we'll page down everybody. I lost them all. All right, let's do this. Let's page down them all right now. So that makes them swim downwards into the water instead of swimming up. Or, you know, whatever that floppy flop crap is, where they just stay on the top of the water. See how he like immediately goes down. All right, right here. So see, he's gonna swim down, and then everybody else is like right here. A little bit better, right? A little bit, not much. Get over here. Just ignore us dragons who seem to be space dragons without the ability to see invis. But here we go. There's the village. Where's the transport? There's the transport. All right, I'm assuming this is going to be like a painful thing, but we're gonna all right, can I click this on you? Because like I feel like, all right, good. It didn't. I'm gonna have to do it like 4 times. I don't even know what I'm fighting. It's just a flyer right there. Cannot see invis and have T-Rex arms. Yeah, I can see why they're so angry. You know, so angry. All right, maybe that'll work. There we go. Got that one. And then we'll have to do this for each character. Apparently I couldn't cast it onto the next one. All right, we need to return it back to him. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that. They all got credit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm dumbfounded. There's very few quests that do that. So that is much appreciated to the quest developer who made that happen. Bravo to you. Most quests you have to do it 4 times. All right, let's return this spear back to our good friend over at the beach and swimmy swim. I'm at 100 swimming. Rest are like about the same. All right, we're gonna spend some time AFK swimming in the pond and playing a knowledge, I'll tell you that. It's funny that my Ix are kind of low on swimming too. I wish swimming was was one of the skills that is like account wide, you know, account wide, because, or a character wide, I mean, because it doesn't kind of make sense. Like, you know your languages and you don't know your swimming, and it just seems like they should just be all, like with personas, it should just all be skill wise shared between, you know, each other. All right, so he wants the spear back. There you go. Give that. And we got to report back to the captain. All right. So she is way back at the beginning. All right, that's going to give it to the pet if I do it that way. And report back. Report back, return the spear. Excellent. All right, now time to run back. Come on, bear. I wish I could block the bear form. I like the regen. It's not a big deal apparently at this point, but I like the regen because I like all the stats I could possibly get. I'm being attacked by crabs. I'm being attacked by crabs. This is a situation we need to rectify. What are these? Relatively weak? No, they are not. These are, oh my god, if I die to crabs, I am going to be upset. I don't want to move my monk. I don't want to take him off follow. I think he's in the right position. Oh, he's still round kicking. Oh my gosh. Flying kick. These crabs have the weirdest sound effects. Like I can hear bear, I can hear weird other mobs. It's so weird. There we go. And looks like we got 2 collectibles off those. Wow. I don't know why that didn't click. Alright, we need to go straight up to get us to that part of the zone. Some more dragons right here. Hey guys, how's it going? Gonna just move on through here. Now this will take us to the broken bridge right in front of us. So we can just kind of scoot past it right here. Theoretically, there we go. And we got this. Hobbits. It's interesting, right? Like, there's hobbits in Nectilus, right? Right. You know, one of your baby dark elf quests is to go kill the halfling Leatherfoots out there, right? I wonder if those are the like related to those Leatherfoot guys, and they're just like here, and this was their like little village here in Hodstock, because Nectilus Forest is right there, right? It's interesting. All right, we make our way up here. That was a zombie. And over here. Hail this guy. We got 29 AAs for that one. There we go. Now we can hail him again and get another quest, which is Cause, which is deliver 1 broken fence post, 4 coiled ropes, 4 animal snoo, and 4 metal shards. So this one sounds tedious as possibly could be, but we'll see how this goes. And there we go. Let me check EQ resource, see where we actually got to go with this. It's good defense is the name of the quest here. Is a good defense. So let's see here. Snoo comes from the ground animals. Ropes come from the bandits. Shards come from the dragons. And the broken fence is a ground spawn on the map. Broken fence right there. So, not too bad. So bandits and that. Now what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to run south, kill the 8 nightmares there, just to knock that out. Because we're not going to kill undead for this quest. So that's good. Good. Alright, everybody looks good. I always double check now. Because I've done entire zones of quests and then realized I skipped the character, so it's the some of the best way to do that there. All right, now we should just be able to go straight across here and get back to the undead section. Now, like right here, that's a hawk. I don't know. Let's see if this hawk drops the sinew that we need. Right? It says ground animals, but I don't know. There you go. Thanks, Blarby. Gave it to me too. Alright. And monk's not in the right angle. Man, this thing has more hit points than the dragon. I do have his weapon on, right? I do. Oh, this ring can evolve. He needs... What do I need to evolve this one? He must be champion of the Outer Brood. Achievement. Yeah, his achievements won't even load. I don't know what's going on there. Alright, we'll deal with that later. And Hamrocks can't even evolve yet. I don't even know. Hamrok got his ring first, and they're killing the same mobs. I don't know. Well, I guess maybe Voxel got a few more kills separate. Alright. Oh, never mind. I ran up the wrong hole here. Alright, we got some AAs to spend. Natural durability. Just train whatever to get that out of the way. What is this? Voxel. Two-finger wasp. Yeah, 155% extra damage. Thank you very much. And focus on Schwell. There we go. Get a little bit more AoE healing out of you. Let's get you in Viz. I say that, but they're all have auto attack on. Oh gosh. Now where the hell am I? I should be right there. So we just need to run up this cliff here. This birds apparently don't drop what we need. All right, I'm just gonna start killing the ones over here. So we need 8 of these. This should go real quick. Even if there's somebody here, typically you can go in here and just kill stuff. I'm still at it. I'm gonna try. What time is it? It's 11. Wow, how long have I been streaming? Now 2 hours. Yeah, I'm going to finish up this partisan quest here, and then I'm gonna go kill the 2 dragons in Gilded Spire if they're still up. Ring upgrade 1, Merc, part fully done. Ring upgrade 2, group missions. Oh, part for 2, 3 is group missions. Okay. And... Oh. Ring upgrade 1 is both Murtisan and Partisan. Oh, jeez. I got some work. I got some work ahead of me. Alright, we can go in here. Alright, let's get these 2. Flash, spin, slow. Fury, rampage. I think I just like moved. Alright, let's single target debuff you just in case. Alright, back to heals and good. Just logging in myself for a bit of overseer and tune tweaking, then back on later after dinner. Alright, Painted Dragon. What level are you at now? I don't know if I saw you on this weekend. I was kind of focused on leveling up. What the hell was that? Oh, new tricks. Here, schwacking on my monk, who was taking hardly any damage. Alright, I love it. Alright, let's get this guy slowed. We're gonna have a third here now. Alright, let's grab you. Let's flash, do that. Let's get AoE slow on something here. Hopefully that's in the... Hopefully that tab target is something in this area and not a new mob. There we go. I got vigorous defense. Let's do brace for impact and I think in the line. Is this the one I want? Yeah. In the line. It's just a nice little rune to kind of keep us nice and safe. If I start getting like I'm getting absolutely owned, I start popping resolve. Now that'll negate all the damage over 45k, which makes tanking things a little bit easier. But if you need it, you need it, and I need it. There we go. Let's get this one going, and he is slowed. Perfect. Got that going. All right. And for some reason I have 80 AAs on this character. Let me spend those real quick. Can I get 35? Let's do general sturdiness there. Let's target this roaming dog. One more is all we need for this quest. And looking good. I hear myself different than I normally do, and I think there's something wrong. I just don't know what it is. My computer restarted yesterday, and I can see everything over here on my audio stuff. It looks right, but I don't know what's going on. So I gotta look at that. I don't know if that could be related to the sound issue you might have there. Let me see here. Where is it? General, 25%. One of these other characters might have sound on, so it's amplifying it. No. Here, what I'll do, I'll lower my in-game sound another little bit until I can figure that out. There we go. That was, what, 20 AA for that mercenary? So the mercenaries are definitely worth doing. On repeat, honestly, in this zone. They're not too difficult. Where the hell's the door? I feel like I've ran around this thing all the way twice now. Where is the door? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Okay, where are we at? So we need to kill some bandits. So let's go enjoy ourselves down here with some bandits. Now, where is that camp at? It's like right over here, right? Yeah, I'm seeing an issue with YouTube having some issue right now, and I'm having some packet loss on here, so I might have to end it in a minute. Like, it says Twitch is excellent, but then YouTube's having issues, so I'm not 100% sure. But I'm gonna finish up this quest, and if it's still bad, I'll just end the stream. All right, so I do this with my monk because I don't want to tank all these things at once. Let's see here. Oh wait, I'm not gonna have to. No, I will. There we go. We still have vigorous defense up. Let's get slow on this one. There we go. And that one's down. All right, we need, oh geez, what did I do? Flash of anger, area taunt. All right, we're getting 3 at a time when we need 4, so I need 5 of those, 6 of those to finish that. There we go. Let's see here. Armor of Wisdom. What's my AC at? 10,000? Or we need 1 more. There's another bandit. Let's get that going. Stream health. Poor. Alright, still giving me packet loss here. Yeah, I think we'll probably just wrap it up here then if it's gonna go bad. Let's do 3 to you, 3 to you, 3 to you, 3 to you. And we need 1 more. Yeah, let's go to the other bandit camp real quick right over here. And we just need 1 more mob. Hell is that? Oh, we got a ground mob here. Let's kill this real quick. Should count. And then we'll get the 1 bandit we need for that quest. And then we should get another coiled rope for that. Of course, you stayed. Stayed with the mercenary healer. There we go. And I didn't run him close enough. Alright, we got 3 animal sinew. So we can send that to you. Alright, let's go over here. Let's get the snake then, I guess. It doesn't look like it's going to resolve itself for some reason. I saw that there was some weird connection issues going on certain routes on AWS, so could be related to that. But you know what? With this is degradation, and now it's up to 10,000. All right, I'm gonna give it a second. Maybe it's gonna resolve itself. I didn't drop. Yeah, we're gonna have to use the monk for this one. All right, let's see here if we can do this. Echo of the version. Rampage. Plus flash of anger. Slow. Slow, come on. I am getting some lag now. All right, this will be the last kill. This is just degraded too far. All right, so we can send these to everybody. 1 to you. 1 to you. And 1 to you. And then 1 to you. All right, there we go. So I'm gonna call it here because I'm getting some serious lag. I don't know what's going on. It's down to the 500K being uploaded to it, so it's definitely going bad. But yeah, we'll do another stream tomorrow. Hopefully this, whatever this network issue is goes away. But I'm gonna wrap up this zone